participants what you think is one of the most significant changes that you've seen in higher education over the last 30 years. So I'll go ahead and start. My name is Dr. Sean Orr. I'm a dean at Ashland at Ashland University in Ashland, Ohio. I'm an assistant professor, and I've been very involved with AI. I got the ACUE um, quick study course in AI. I've taken a graduate class in AI. I was part of our provost task force for AI. I wrote the guidelines for our university in AI. So I've been really, really involved in it. And this is going to age me a lot by saying this. But for me, I would say the most significant change in education in the last 30 years has been the internet. And I know that sounds crazy because it's hard to remember a life that we didn't have the internet. But when I started teaching in 1996, I actually I started teaching in 1994, but full time in 1996. The internet was a brand new thing. The World Wide Web didn't even exist until 1993 for all of us to be able to use it. It wasn't until the early 2000s that it was readily available. So the change from card catalogs to everybody having access to the kind of information they did, for me, really revolutionized higher ed. Flower, do you want to introduce yourself next?
Yes, hi. Thank you, Sean, and thanks to everybody who's made time to be here. Thanks to the team for bringing us together. Great reflection there, Sean, and that's a hard one to follow because that was so revolutionary. However, what has really gotten my attention in recent years is just how much more inclusive we want to be in higher education in general. That is a major change from when I began teaching just about 30 years ago as well. Adam.
Stop
Thank you
recording.
so much, Flower. I appreciate that. Yeah, and Sean, you'll be happy to know we got a couple amens from the
Stop.
crowd in the chat. Some people saying yes. So it's very interesting to think about the internet from that perspective. I mean, as a learner, I just remember shifting from the actual encyclopedias right to something like Wikipedia. So that was a huge shift as a learner. So as an instructor, yeah, I can't imagine.
Stop
For me,
recording.
really, the biggest technological advancement that really changed
Record
my teaching
video.
was really the proliferation of the smartphone. And I'll never forget, I thought I was pretty hip. I never considered myself a laggard, but I'll never forget I came back from the winter recess one year and I was teaching in the spring semester, and all these kids are inundated with their smartphones. And I'm like, what is that in your hand? You guys are playing games? Y'all are, doing homework? You're on the internet? I mean, I was shocked. I couldn't believe all that was possible. They completely revolutionized what I thought was possible, in the best way possible. So I'm like, well, hey, look, if you're on your phones, then I'll just make all this mobile friendly for you, so then you can
Yeah.
read it on the bus or watch it on the bus. So yeah, no, great question, thanks, Sean.
Yeah. Well, I think all three of those answers are really good. And the reason I've been thinking about this question